There was one thing that happened to me after my first grieving experience where I really acknowledged that it was grief. And then I started to do the work on grief. Then I just started to see grief everywhere. Now I'm a grief specialist, so I definitely see grief everywhere. But it will happen to you too. Once you start to go after the work, after the much needed work in your heart, you'll start to see people grieving everywhere. Comments will be made that'll be like a grieving comment. You'll start reviewing advice that you gave to friends years ago. I distinctly remember telling a woman that had had a miscarriage, you can always have another baby, which was so wrong of me. It was so wrong for me to say that. But we can absolutely start to see grief everywhere in the world. We'll start to see the grief in our brothers and sisters, in our family members, in our husband. We start identifying grief. We start noticing people are talking and saying things that are not helpful to us. It's almost like we become a grief expert. See, what happens a lot of times is that the griever needs to talk. They're dying to talk and share their story with anyone who will listen. And because most of the people around us in our circle don't know how to listen, we start sharing this story with everybody. Grief's got to come out some kind of way. But now, as I'm sharing the grief with you, you're also sharing your grief story with me. We start seeing grief in every movie we watch. We start seeing grief in every commercial we watch. Every letter that comes in the mail has a grief tint to it. Our eyes are now open to the pain of this club that we never asked to be a member of. Who out there asked to join this club? I sure as hell didn't. I didn't want to be a member of this club, and I sure as heck didn't want to be the president. But here we are trying to learn how to get through this grief when we didn't even ask to be here. It's okay, my friends. We live in a grieving world. Our eyes were just never open to it until now. And it's okay. Welcome to the club, my friend.